This is Jeremy Flint reporting for RCinsider.com. We're here with the Invitational 2013 two-time of the Reedy Race International Off-Road Race Champions, Ryan Cavallari. Ryan, so welcome to the show, and hey, congratulations, man. This has been one hell of a week for you.
Yeah, it was a very emotional week, very exciting, and thank God it's over.
Past 2 years, it was Dustin Evans we saw and Jorn Newman, different manufacturers, win this race. But hey, you brought the title back to Team Associated. It's going to be a great feeling this weekend.
Yeah, I know the last 3 years I started out for the third, and then last year I was at second, and now I got the victory, and it makes it even more sweet. Every year I really wanted that title, and I put up a good fight, I think, through every one of them, and this one was very tough. Dustin Evans gave me a real great run. Me and him have had some great races together, and I respect him as a racer, and we drive real similar, and it just is a great feeling now.
You started off the year great at Midwest Championships. You're out there with your best friend Jared Tebow. You guys are having some fun out there.
Yeah.
Trying out some new tires. You're now with AKA this year. What's the season bring for you?
It brings a lot. Driving for AKA, it's a great feeling. We work very hard to develop the 10 scale products right now, and Columbus went pretty well. We ran all the tires, and everything that we tested prior to it worked really well at the race, and I won on their wheels, which I think they kind of gave me a little bit of advantage. The wheels are a little bit softer. They have a stiffener, and you can stiffen them up if you want to, and they gave me, I think, that a little bit of ability to get a little bit extra grip.
Did you run the AKA wheels here at this race too as well?
Yes.
You did? Okay. So basically you just had the J Concepts in the front, Proline in the rear with the AKA rims. Isn't that kind of weird to have all three different manufacturers doing that?
For the race, it's all handout, so you got to really represent your sponsors as they stand. So, I represented and I ran AKA wheels, and I felt like those were the best wheels out there, and, it gave me that. I think that gave me that little bit of advantage.
Are we going to see you running J Concept bodies this year and accessories, or are you going to kind of just do different back and forth?
I'm going to be doing kind of my own thing, really. Jason is just nice enough to give me a little support here and there. He just gives me some bodies. There's no deals really set in stone. It's kind of more of a friendship, kind of agreement, and that I'm with AKA, they don't make those accessories. So really right now we're really focused on the 10 scale stuff, and once the year goes by, I'm sure they'll be thinking about doing some other designs and stuff with the bodies, but working out really well. So
everything came down to the four-wheeled obviously today. Your first race off the bat, I mean, you saw, Dakota, and I forget the racer he was with. It was
Jorn.
Jorn. They got tangled up there on the double at the very end. What is that where the race is won and lost right now today, would you say?
I really wouldn't say that it was lost or won today. I think I won it a lot with just racing with my two-wheel drive and being able to win all the races I did. And unfortunately, I didn't win as many races with my four-wheel, but I was really consistent with my four-wheel, and so that kind of made the difference.
Yeah, no, you had a perfect day on Friday. That's 4 wins. I mean, that's pretty untoppable racing. I mean, and it's amazing. You could have one bad race, and then you'd go from like 3rd or 4th down to 6th or 10th. I mean, it's that competitive of a race, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's very competitive. I pretty much led the points throughout the entire week, and that's pretty stressful enough. You have it, you don't want to give that up. So I defended really well. Dustin came at me really strong yesterday, and today was unbelievable.
Did you have any team meetings with Brent and Ryan Mayfield? You guys talk before the race, after the race, like, hey, this is what going into tomorrow we want to do, these sort of types of things?
Yeah, we don't really talk. Really, it's kind of really what goes up in the air, and that's what happens on the track. And we probably should once in a while probably have a meeting, but you know what, everything worked out for the best, and I don't think Brent really wants to put that on himself to have to talk to us. So I think it works out better that we just kind of figure it out for ourselves. We've been well experienced and we know what to do. So
cool. Talk a little bit about Rob Gillespie. I mean, you guys soaked him with champagne today. Did you watch any of his invitation races? What do you think of that? I mean,
he drove really well throughout the entire week. He had great qualifying runs and showed a lot more consistency this whole entire week, really, and it's good. He's growing as a man, and he's developing his racing skills a lot more, and he'll be there for the future. It looks like he's really committed on what he's doing, and it's good for the hobby seeing a lot of the juniors and a lot of the kids coming up. It's good for the hobby, and Carson did really well too. So there's a lot of kids that are coming up. So.
And finally, where are we going to see you next? What are your plans?
You'll see me at the Dirt Nitro Challenge for our next event, and I'll be locally around here doing a few testing sessions, just kind of getting ready for the FMR Worlds at the end of the year, and we'll be back at Cactus for the next electric race. So.
And finally, is this going to be more of a year you're going to work on the electric scene more than the nitro, but kind of just the big races you're going to hit most of?
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty busy this whole year. We're developing a new 8 scale, and a lot of testing's going on through that. So we have a lot of stuff coming up that is keeping us busy, but it's keeping us focused on at the goal. So just keep winning.
There you have it, Ryan Cavallera, your 2013 Reedy International Off-Road Race of Champion. This is Jeremy Flint reporting for RCinsider.com.